What's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 224. Farrells, Sgibs, ready to bring it to you live. We've got a big show planned tonight, lots of mailbag questions. We're going to talk about some of the new combine options. There's not all the players, there's not all the info, but some of the daily login guys that are available are pretty sweet. We reviewed them and we'll show you what we think. Seattle Club Series, Jaguars Club Series. Power O is kind of this new emerging meta in the game right now. A lot of people are having some trouble stopping it. Jumbo Heavy.
Oof.
Best stock play in Madden 17. Broncos, a deep shot play. And then I'm willing to play blindfolded in the game of the week.
Am I coaching you?
We don't have to, but I'm willing to do it. I don't know. I don't know
if you could play a full game without like having a coach blindfolded.
Impossible.
Right. So
I'm going to need a coach.
So I'll coach you.
All right.
I'll coach you.
I think in years past we've been able to win. This year I don't think we stay within 14.
This year is a whole different beast.
Yeah.
Like it's more specific. I don't know. I don't think we win either.
But it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
If the chat wants to see it.
Yeah. For all the guys in chat. Shout out to Jared Orland. Competed last week in the Boston Club Series event.
Yeah.
So he's in the house tonight. My guy, welcome. He played Skimbo first round.
Tough seeding, tough bracket.
That's
a tough bracket.
That's tough.
He fought tough, though.
Yeah.
He fought tough. He asked the question. He tried to find some ways to get it done, and that's what we got going on tonight. So we'll get into some mailbag questions. If you have questions, you can tweet them at us, at ManaBible. Put them in the chat as we get on to things. And any other questions, let us know. You ready, Gibbs?
Oh, I'm born ready, Farrells.
First question of the night.
Mailbag.
This one is from Jay Paps. He wants to know, in the Broncos playbook, do you have a gun-tight offensive scheme that you like to run?
Oh, for sure.
All right, so we'll go over to it. We're in the Broncos playbook. That's what we'll be featuring tonight. Got a lot of good plays coming out of here. We've given away some free schemes. Anything you like to do when you call this Snugs formation? Any packages, any subs, any things to look out for?
Yeah, I like to make sure that I have a big receiver on your far right receiver. He's typically going to run a corner pattern that gets extremely open, so you want him to be like a big body guy. On the left, your inside slot guy, who's your best drag guy? So whoever the inside left slot is, best drag guy.
Hayward Bay, maybe.
Your far left,
Speedster.
I need him. Far left, I need inside right, 84. I need that to be my best route runner.
So AB.
Yep.
Got it.
And far left is your second best route
Whoever's
runner.
left over.
Yep.
Okay. I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Yep.
So you have the gun Snugs formation.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is a very popular formation in many playbooks.
Yep.
Let's just run through some of the plays we could run,
Yep.
and then we'll go over your favorite three or so.
Sure. So you're gonna go over all the plays you could run. And then
Yeah.
do you want the scheme first, or what do you want?
Show us like every play what you might do, and then we'll do the scheme out of the three.
So go down.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the Jets Jets like flood. I think it's good. Is it keep going down?
It's not curl weak flood.
No, keep going. Slot post. Okay. Oldie but a goodie. That's a play that was in the Jets playbook. That's
Okay.
Jet slot post. So slot post.
Okay.
So that's the play that we take a look at for like our drive starter. This is the play we would want to come out.
You mostly come out in jet slot post.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it. So if you're in the Broncos playbook, jet slot post, here's what it looks like.
Yep.
And you run it stock.
So the adjustments you make on it, you can leave. Certainly, you can leave Y on that bend, and every now and then you want to leave him on that route because it changes the depth that he runs. But I like to, as a quick read, give me a drag to Y.
Okay.
But again, that's a really good route.
Yeah.
Stock.
Looks interesting.
But you want the drag, and then on the backside you want to put X. You want to put him on an in. You could put him on an in, and then you motion snap this, or on that motion you just snap it. So you could snap here. This is one setup.
Okay.
Or the other would be to put him on a slant and do the skimbo.
Okay.
You do the delayed skimbo.
So this would be a regular.
So now you'd also want to block your halfback so he doesn't release like that.
Okay.
So block your halfback.
So drag to Y.
In X.
In X, block your halfback.
Yep.
3 quick adjustments.
And what people like about this setup here is you have the quick read to Y, you have another quick read to X, and then on top of both of those routes, you have the deep cross to Antonio Brown. So I'll show you here. Like say if I'm on this receiver right here, or this defender here, and I clamp down and I want to take away the drag because I know you can throw it.
Yep.
Yeah, you do the delayed skimbo slant. So let him get out there and then snap. So now delayed skimbo slant. go here, and I got to go back to A. Now you got the delayed skimbo slant, and now also if you get this cover 2, right, in the seam here, you could throw the quick to A, quick high point. You also, once B gets inside of the soft squat, you can deliver that ball downfield. So that's like a safety route for you.
Okay.
But so this is bringing a lot of pressure here. Your typical.
So I'm looking just for the quick route.
You got A, you got the drag. So I'm gonna go here. You could throw that right to A. You can see how it's a quick throw, especially against these cover 2s.
Okay. So that's a good setup. Jet slot post. Make sure to check that play out. But we'll keep going through this Broncos gun. Snugs. So you have a halfback draw, which is a run some people like to call.
Sure. It was more the meta in Draft Champions and Meta Classic.
Yeah, early if people are blitzing and dropping their other side, then you want to run it to the side where they're dropping guys because it is pass blocking, so they'll drop off.
Yep. Wide receiver crosses.
You like this play?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So go to the wide receiver crosses. So we're going to come out on that again. Wide receiver crosses. What I want you to do here is streak B.
Okay.
Now, you could, again, leave Rodgers. You could snap, throw this, and you got a double mesh, and then you're changing a deep post over to X. So see how X gets a different spot? But primarily, you can do that as a quick read, but primarily what you really want to do is you want to motion him out, but snap it before he sets, because you want him to run his route clean. So snap it. So see how he's going to run it out, get out there. He's not going to be delayed, but he gets to a different depth that is hard to defend on that side. You had the slot post that gets that depth going right to left. Now you have wide receiver cross that's going left to right. And what's really hard now, say if I play a standard cover 2, just no pressure.
Yeah,
you're good.
Maybe.
Now so that's a route that I played coverage.
Yeah.
But what ends up happening is if you don't snap it now, right, and I play a cover 2. Like if I played cover 2, because what ends up happening is I want to play cover 2 and play hard flats, take away these crossing patterns because they're really difficult to stop, right? Hard flats, you're going to look for X. Think of last year's gun split close to Tweezy, like the late post that would get over that area of the right side of the field.
Yeah. So you leave it. You leave it, and then you throw it when he gets to like the 50-yard line.
Correct.
On the right side.
Yeah, and this is against like coverage.
Throw it like
coverage.
Like,
so now he gets,
if I could have waited right there, and then I know exactly where you want to drop it.
And that's the spot that
Let me hit
is
that.
really
Let me
difficult.
hit that. That's good.
Yeah. So here, it's more of a coverage setup. You need time in the pocket, and you need to know that like. The time when you don't snap it, like you don't throw it over the middle, you throw it like when I'm here and I commit to those guys. That's the guy that gets open.
Yeah.
That's the one that gets open. And that's really difficult to defend when you're trying to defend all the drags.
Huge.
In the streak to Bryant, he pulls that deep. He pulls that vertical.
Right.
Now the other thing off of this as well, you really want to stress how important it is to hit Y and A.
A lot.
Like you hit them, yes. You hit them so much that they're worried, like they're so frustrated by it that it opens up the deep post.
They call a hard flat, they mix it in. I like that. Broncos playbook. We just went over 2 plays.
Really good in the red zone too. That's the high point ball in the back of the end zone to X.
Yep. 2 good plays right there. Jet slot post or slot post, and then wide receiver crosses. And then you have bench if you want to get the ball out real fast. We talked about the halfback draw.
Yep.
Got some play action blocking. Broncos seams, maybe get some verticals in there.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to first come out in bench.
Okay.
So what I like about bench, and what I like this is here, is you can run somewhat similar to a jumbo heavy scheme. At least the most effective play from it. So put Rodgers and Bryant on flats. Right, and now you create that dilemma where you can throw those corner patterns.
Yes.
That everyone loves.
Do you motion him or no?
Don't motion anybody. You can't motion Bell out of the backfield. Gotcha. So this just gives you an easy read. Like if you just get a standard defense and you're trying to make a read.
Yeah, you're trying to use her. I know I can basically like quick chuck to AB potentially.
Right. I'm also in dollar, so I can but you don't typically get that. But if you got this pressure look here, and I'm here. Snap of the ball, you can see, I went here, so now just go to the opposite.
Right.
So that's what's one good thing there.
Look at the difference between Antonio Brown's route and
because of the route
Ladarius. So look at that. His route on the left is almost like in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Where AB's cuts so nice.
Like a dragon.
So nice.
It's like a dragon. And you can see AB on that side now. His route actually looks like a real corner.
Extends, a little crispier.
So there's just, I wanted to show that and then reset the play. Don't forget, in the beginning there, the way we ran the bench was to run the quick little outs, these little speed outs. Even against cover 2, there's space to throw them. So snap the ball, even against that, if you get it out quick and you have a good guy with good catching traffic, that's a very hard play to stop. But your read has to be quick. You have to get it out there. Watch out for hard flats. So that's another way. Now, you want to go into a quick audible, or you want to go back out to the menu and show the next place?
What do we got?
You got a quick audible to the right.
Okay, so you come out in those 2 plays. Those are kind of what you work with. You come out in these 3 we showed. Your quick audibles are stick, quick base, Broncos seams, and slot cross.
Yeah. So go to Broncos seams.
Okay, so we'll go to Broncos seams. We'll show you these 3 plays. We'll pick them from the menu just so that people can see what they look like. But it's a quick base, stick, Broncos seams, and then PA slot cross. So we'll show you what they look like so you can get an idea.
Go to Broncos slot cross.
But remember, these plays you don't want to come out in.
Because they're audibles.
Yeah, the slot cross, you don't want to come out in that. You would want to come out either in the draw if you wanted to run, or probably either the two previous plays we showed, slot post or wide receiver cross. But that's the one on the bottom. PA slot cross is what the play action is. The Broncos seams is your quick audible to the right. So if you're new, press X, go down, find the play Broncos seams, and then you have stick up at the top. So you want to look at slot cross, or you wanted to look at?
No, I wanted to look at Bronco
seams.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So Bronco seams, and so what's good about Bronco seams, why people like it so much, is if you put X, you put them on an in, you put them on a drag, whatever you want to do with them. But the route to Y is like you could flat Rodgers, right? And now you get that same read that we had from the bench.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, you get the right side of the field is made to attack the cover 2 busters.
Right.
So if I were to play this right here, this blitz that everyone likes to run, right? The DB Fire, send 6, sit here. You got a quick read right to A. I mean, you've been seeing that nonstop, and the fact that this isn't play action, you can get the ball out that much quicker. Because some of the plays from like gun tight are play action, so that's hard to throw. And then that corner route is a really good corner pattern, like especially if you were to play man, right? If you don't see a ton of man, but if you were to get man, you got one route that you can feel confident with a good route runner there. You got
especially if you say you had flipped AB, whatever. You know.
You got AB over there, yeah. So you got to feel pretty good that AB is going to win that battle against that corner when he gets to the sideline there. Didn't win that battle, but I mean that's the idea of it there. You also have a corner off of it. You could put a flat, you could put a zig on next to it to Rodgers. You could put a drag, an out to try and open up that corner route on the sideline. So that's play is a big time staple play of this Broncos playbook.
I like that play right there, a little seam throw. You see that animation a lot that we just got right there, even though it's AB and he's short.
Yep.
As long as you get a good throw.
Yep.
Any of the quick audibles you utilize, or you just kind of mix in those 4?
Slot cross. The next one is a slot cross. A slot cross. This is probably the play that I would say probably makes kind of the whole scheme work because it's your big play potential. And the one problem I would say with it is like there's such a big tell that you know where it's coming from because the halfback, wherever the halfback is, whatever side the halfback's on, that's the side that everyone's getting prepped for to stop the deep corner pattern. So basically the way this works is you kind of do the same hot routes that you did with our first setup. You put Y on a drag, you block the halfback as you did, Y on a drag, you put X on an in, or you put him on the slant. And what ends up happening is the corner to Bryant just gets wide open, and it's a huge play, big time play. So here, I got to worry about this guy, and then you can see, opens up as a huge, tremendous, wide open corner pattern.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was easy, too. We didn't really have to do anything.
But the problem becomes, like, when it's, like, it's 3rd and 15.
Yeah.
People kind of anticipate what's happening.
Right.
So if you were to just be kind of, hold on, let me go, hold on.
So they adjust to it, or?
Yeah, let me just try something like this. Go ahead, let me see if that will get there in time. Whether it's the pressure or not the pressure, but see how the cloud flat, oh no, you didn't get there. I mean, you could man them up, that's the other option, like let me see, hold on. So here, okay, go. So if I man him up, take him away there, now there's a guy on him. Like, see, so
yeah,
there's ways to slow it down, especially with when you have not.
But that's where people go.
But that's where people go. That's what they want to do. And then don't forget how effective. What I like about it is you have the same route combination to Rodgers and Green.
Right.
Off of the first play.
Right.
So like this slot cross play and then the slot post, they work beautifully off each other. Beautifully.
Yeah, because say you motion this guy out and they get all nervous about, obviously you want the delay, but that's going to happen. Then you have the right side getting open.
Right.
And then sometimes you have this green route delayed across the whole field rather than it going to Bryant if they were to man him. There's a lot of mind games in this one.
A lot of mind games.
A lot of mind games.
So that's the one bad thing, though, is you know where
what it is.
You know which side the corner's going to.
Yeah.
It'd be much better if you had another deep, like, so you have a corner of another play, but it doesn't work as effectively, the deep corner.
Cool.
So.
And then you like this base, or you like the draw, or just base is pretty rock solid?
Very good. It's a very good run, especially the way you can pass the ball with this formation. The Broncos book is just a really good playbook, a really balanced passing offensive playbook.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Even with, I would say, the gun doubles becoming less potent.
Yeah.
I still think that there's a lot here.
Best gun bunch in the game.
One of the best gun bunches.
In terms of audibles.
You have gun ace, which you can do a lot from if you just want to play balanced style. You have the Y trips halfback weak, which actually has some pretty nice plays in it.
The trips open's fantastic too.
Yeah.
With the wide receiver fork.
Yep, great
The
play.
trio.
You got that trio that we've shown you in previous
videos. The best
videos.
red zone play in the game from tight U slot, and I don't understand why no one uses it.
Drag in.
The drag in. It's the best red zone play in the game, and I don't see enough people using it.
Do more. All right. That is a Gun Snugs breakdown, a little mini scheme here on This Week in Madden, show 224, live on Twitch. Good breakdown right there. Let's go to our next question in the mailbag. We've got it from, let's see who it is. JM Louie wants to know, Gibbs, how do you attack DB Fire 2 on defense?
Sure.
So the vaunted DB Fire 2, a very popular defense. You got a couple options, right?
Sure.
You could pick up the pressure,
Yep.
or you can not pick up, or you can choose not to pick it up, but then you got to get the ball out.
Yeah. So let's first go over the variety of what makes it kind of good.
Okay.
So come out into Gun Snugs first. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Because we'll show you how to beat it from there. And because the play we're going to use, one of the plays go down is keep going down is the Bronco scene. The play we just broke down.
Okay.
It's a great way to attack it. So what makes this play effective is you have the outside slot DBs, they're blitzing inside, and then what you're seeing a lot of people do, they pinch the line, they like to crash the line out, and then they bring a blitzing inside linebacker, and then they hover over a lineman here. And what ends up happening is you create like a six-man overload blitz, and then they drop directly over the middle of the field and take away like quick reach.
Drag or something like that, yeah.
Unless you're a poised player, unless you understand where to go with the ball, snapping the ball, you throw it, there's no one like open, and the pressure screams at you. And now the flats are covered, I got a quick user over the middle of the field, and if you're not really ready for it, it can be really difficult. Now, what also makes it really difficult to defend against is if you get a coverage out of it. So if you get the following, where people will do the vaunted crossman, right? So it looks something like this, that you get the crossman coverage, and then maybe you get a spy and hover on.
Right, and then I block the halfback because I've had enough, and then I've got only routes going downfield. Nobody's really open. Kind of got to roll. Kind of got to make a play. Kind of waiting. He sent the spy. Now I'm in trouble. Now I just chuck it down across the field. Right.
So that's the part of what makes it so difficult to defend. And then let's not forget, like you can easily find ways, especially against spread sets, to get good pressure by only sending 4 guys off an edge. So like I can still play a kind of a hybrid crossman. I can play coverage style, and your halfback went out to run, and now I had pressure that came in through from the middle linebacker.
Yeah.
And so that's where it can get difficult. You can do a lot of things off of it. But what I would say, there's a couple different ways to look at it. So if you know you're going to get the gas, you're getting the gas, which is where they're sending all 6 and they hover here. When you see your opponent hover, your first thought should be, I need to attack a snap throw seam. Like it should be a vertical to green or a vertical to brown. So by default, this Bronco seam play has a great route to A that gets to a really difficult spot. Like it's really tough for me to get there. I went back there. You even threw that a little late, but it's really hard for me to get there. And now the problem is that if you combo that and you streak green this time, like I don't have any idea where you're going, and I go here, now you go back to the green. That snap high point pass is your best friend against that send a 6-man style blitz.
Yep.
Like you send the 6-man, you should be snap throwing it.
So you like quick throws rather than saying, hey, I'm going to block Bell, I'm going to motion over Brian, I'm going to snap him behind the line, and I'm going to look for a drag.
You can do that, but that route is a seam buster.
Right.
The whole purpose of it is to stretch that area of the field, and if I'm like, what's the number 1 rule when you blitz, right? What's the number 1 rule? Like
throw to the area that they're blitzing from.
Throw the area they're blitzing from. Well, where am I blitzing from? I'm blitzing from the slot. That slot is not covered because I'm blitzing that defender. And now my user defender it's a different story. If I was able to send this blitz right here and do
not
this
have to hover.
And not have to hover, then I would be able to sit on both these streaks and take it away based off of like feel. Like you actually couldn't there. But then that would open up a drag because you could throw underneath me, right? So it's a cat and mouse of it. But I think that making your opponent have to do, because like what they're going to then do, and you see it, is like even against crossman, if they get the snap off quick enough, it's really difficult with the crossman. Like you could still snap throw those. Like you would go to Brown in that instance, but you could still snap throw those and have them work against crossman. So then what ends up happening is they then have to man up in the actual area if they're going to play coverage like that. But then you run drags off that because they're going to get open because they're not being cross-man. So a lot of it is understanding what they want to do. And like if you know they want to send 6, look for the seams. If you know they're going to cross-man you can still kind of look for the seams. If you know that they're going to man up the guy directly in front of them, you run the drags. You run the other play where you drag green, you put X on an in, and that's how you then attack it. But it's like getting a feel and a rhythm for it. That would be my step 1 of how to attack it is look to the seams.
Yep.
Now step 2, we've actually talked about this quite a bit before. So if I were to do the same setup here, where I send this blitz. Now do this for me. You can stay in this play. I want you to do a delayed slant to Rodgers.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to put Bell on a quick out. That's what I want. Bell on a quick out. So the delayed slant, but where you want to throw is you want to throw to Bell.
Okay.
You want to get the ball to Bell. So I'm going to drop back. I got to get back here. That's the route, and then break. Truck a guy.
Well, and that's one of the reasons, you were showing why it was so effective. Like another reason that this defense is very effective is even though we got the ball out to Bell and he's an elite halfback, and he's going against a poor corner, that right there could be Night Train Lane. That right there could be Mel Blount. That right there could be a guy with 90+ hit power.
Correct.
Whereas if they were really going to put a safety there, like a strong safety, they're going to put Sean Taylor there, or they're going to put Landon Collins there. All their other coverage could be compromised in zones, but because those CBs are built for that squat roll, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're getting popped every time you actually get the ball out right there.
Right.
That's a hit stick.
Right. This is a way to. And the other thing is if you put Bell on an out or in this time, it should give you a little bit more room. Put him on an in. He might get caught up in the mud a little bit, but it should get to a tender area where that seam is open, right? So there it is again. Pressure was picked up. That's the idea. You could even flare Bell. Try flare and Bell. That should be fine. So if you flare Bell,
right.
Snap of the ball.
One other thing too is say you
should be able to hit him for yards in the flat.
Right. And say I flat these two and I want blocking. I want to make my own screen pass. It just doesn't adapt itself to that, because that's another way you could get people out of that defense, but that's going to be a hit. That's going to end up being a Mel Blount hit stick,
Right, but this is a way to alleviate it. That's why it's step 2. Flare Bell, put Rodgers on the delayed slant. The delayed slant is a very good read against the cover 2 beater, because he's going to get the delayed power is going to get him inside that slant, inside that zone. So he runs it delayed. Hopefully the pressure comes in quick.
Yeah.
So but that's where the seam comes into play from there. Now the other thing I think is a really great way to attack these is because it's in soft squat, is you want to throw table routes. Now table routes are going to force your opponent's hand. That's why people like corner strikes so much. So if you go to gun bunch and go to corner strike, what's good about this is you're going to force your opponent's hand, right? So if I were to play this defense here, you should be able to throw. I didn't change anything.
Okay.
I'm still in soft squats. I'm going to get good pressure, but you should be able to throw that. And the idea is to he's actually working there.
He's doing crazy.
The idea is that you're trying to get 3 to 4 yards.
Right.
You're not anticipating throwing that ball and getting 10 yards off of it. But you need to have it be an annoyance. Get the ball out, break a tackle, make a play. Now, the flip side of that is if they're worried about that, if they're truly worried about that, they're going to clamp down, play a hard flat.
Right.
And then that can open up the corner behind it.
If you get the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's time in the pocket. He opens up behind it. Boom. But I would say the number one thing you want to focus on is throwing those seam streaks.
So would you say this other Z-spot setup, the right is good there? Would you do this? Or would you put Brown on a delayed motion slant?
Yeah, you would. So I would drag green I'd drag green, I'd streak Rogers, and and Rogers becomes your quick throw.
Okay.
Just hold, throw it to Rogers, and slant. See how he drifts?
Yeah.
Good from that. The last thing I would say is that if you can find dragon routes out of the backfield to your halfback, killer.
Yeah.
Probably the best option.
Yeah, there's a good one
out
here.
Of the backfield. So if you go gun 2 back, there's a gun and gun.
They got this slot cross in.
Sure, that's definitely good.
Or you want it going across?
Yeah, that will work. But if you, I don't know if that's actually, I don't know if you went and looked at the play. But if you go to gun Snugs,
don't break my heart and tell me that play doesn't work well.
I'm not sure. I don't believe it is. I've done experiments.
I know. I figured that would be like a known thing,
Drive halfback drag.
Okay.
Let me see it. Yeah. So let's see how you have the drag.
That's a great
here.
route. Yeah.
So that is you have to do other hot routes to make this play effective, but the idea is that the dragon route to the halfback, he gets out crisp, and with me having to worry about defending those guys, that route is so tender and is very effective against these blitzes. So I would say find those routes in your playbook. What's rule number 1? Go to the slot streaks. Rule number 2, throw to the dragon route out of the backfield to the halfback. Because here's what you're going to get, right? When you get this route out of the backfield to the halfback, if I were to bail on it, if I'm I got to defend it, and I want to send pressure, you can throw the seams.
Gotcha.
Because I have to stay on it.
Right.
If I were to drop back and play coverage, it's the same idea as we were talking about as the hot routed, the in and out, but you get it in such a tender area. It gets out there quicker. It's much better.
I like it. Let's see.
So if I drop back here,
yeah.
I couldn't even get there because I'm hovering.
Excellent. Excellent. Good stuff. That is the Broncos playbook right there. A little help beating that DB Fire 2. Some options that you have in your lineup to beat this popular defense. Hopefully it helps you out. Let us know any questions that you have. I see your chat. And let us know if you guys have more mailbag questions. We've got another one coming up right now. This time from Blotta. He wants to know, Gibbs, what's the best single back passing set? Would you say that the best is single back gun tight? We don't have it, but would you say
single back jumbo?
I was gonna say not including jumbo. Single back jumbo definitely the best out of the run balance playbook. Very popular.
I'll tell you, man. I single back trio.
Yeah.
And in this Broncos, I think it should be up there. I really think it should be up there. I don't think it gets enough street cred.
This trio.
It's very good.
Somebody ran a bubble screen in a recent event.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, it's on.
Great play.
It's good. It's good. So you'd say bubble screen.
Yeah.
What's the halfback wheel play from?
It's halfback wheel.
Is it in? What's it in? Packers.
It's in New England and it's
Panthers.
Also in,
they have it.
I think it's in Saints. It's in Patriots. It's in Panthers. That's the play that Stiff ran. Very good. I would also say Ace Close or the Deuce Close. Deuce Close, very good. Deuce Close up there is.
Yeah, definitely really solid.
Right.
Really solid.
All right.
Next mailbag question. Let's see. This one is from Blotta. He wants to know, Gibbs, do you think Vic will be in salary cap lineups?
No.
Just too much?
He's too much. He's too much coin, guys. So much coin, it's ridiculous. 109. First of all, he's what is he? 2 million coins. Number one. Number two, 109 cap. Until if the cap ever goes up, how do you put him on your roster? That's about 14% of your roster.
Right.
Just him. So we were actually debating the other day was if you put Vic on your roster, you have to be okay with having Darius Jackson be your halfback. You have that. That's the play. You put because that's the kind of the value you get from Vic, right? Vic is 109 cap, Darius Jackson's 16. So now you're looking at for two players, you got 127. So now you're looking at that's two players of 65 and 65 roughly. So you're giving up you're giving up one player to have the Vic. That's where I look at it and I'm just it's I don't think you can do it. I really don't think you can do it. It's tough. Guys, hold on. We're checking on the stream here for a minute.
Yeah, I believe it is up. If you're not having any luck, apologies. All you can do is refresh and just hope it is indeed working.
Yeah.
But I think it appears...
If you can still see us and hear us, type 1 in the chat.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Let us know.
We'll work on that.
Right.
Yeah, the Vic overall, I think he's just too much cap at the end of the day. I don't believe you can actually afford to bring him on the lineup. Like, I think you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle.
It's gonna compromise you in too many areas.
And I just don't think any way that the meta currently operates, like, thank you very much for all the ones. Great to know. I just don't think the current meta, the way it is, like, I've seen Ocean play. I think he's a very, very good player, young talent. I watched him play with Vic. There wasn't a lot that he could do with Vic that Los couldn't do with Matt Ryan when the time was right. I felt like he scrambled a lot. He never really got a harness on it. I do this with Vic all the time, and it's taken me 25 games to break out of it. So this is what I do with Vic. Send pressure from the right a little bit. Don't even send pressure. Don't send pressure, actually. I'll show you what happens.
Is okay to cover 2?
Yeah. And then just slide your D-line to the right, just so I don't get shed there. So I put green on a drag, and then I roll with Vic to the left, and I want to, like, do this, and then I want to playmaker, but I stop, and then nobody goes, and then I want to start running again.
Right.
And I stop my momentum because of how fast Vic is, so I want to run parallel to the line of scrimmage. Give me no pressure again. So I want to run parallel to the line of scrimmage with my drag, and, like, playmaker him, or like make a really tough, like, option. But then I want to playmaker him, then I got to stop back. Then if I want to run again, it's bad. And then green sometimes stops. So playmaker's unreliable. If they get too close to the sidelines, it seems like they'll turn around.
Too easy to stop.
Then sometimes you want it, like, to Rodgers, and then you want to roll with him. And what does me throwing the ball to him there? Why is it better from the pocket? It's not. It's very easy to stop scrambling with contains. I believe that Colin Kaepernick's, any guy above 90, 92 in the red zone, that's when I really started to see success with people like where you could pick up 3 yards if you needed to. But
I think that's where I see the most value with mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Now. It's like they're going to help you in those, like, random 2-yard scramble drill situations. But I think that all the mobility you really need is, like, anything above 75 is probably really all you need. I think it's a bonus, like, when you get guys like, you get the Aaron Rodgers, he's got 84 speed or whatever, like, that's just bonus, like, great.
Yeah.
But we should be looking at the stats, the throwing stats. It's not as much the speed anymore. It's just not there.
I think somebody could harness him if they were to bring something completely new to the meta. Like, it's possibility. I haven't seen it yet. Mm-hmm. And I've used them, and I don't know. I don't have full, like, trust in it.
Shout out to Steven the Beast in the house.
Steven the Beast is back in the building.
Building.
Let's go.
Boom.
All right, next question in the mailbag. This one is from Neutron Gibbs. Does route running matter versus zone? Madden myth number 2. Do you believe route running matters versus zone?
Do I believe, or what have I heard from a gentleman named Clint Oldenburg?
What do you believe? What do you think? What do you feel? What do you know?
I was always in the camp that it was important that your route running was against man-to-man, matched against man coverage. So it was like your route running matched exactly up against man coverage. But it was actually not directly from Clint, but from Zan, who did a wonderful video showing the difference of a good route runner against zone coverage versus a route runner that is bad against zone coverage. And from that, it shows that route running actually does come into play a role when you're trying to get separation when you're going up, like when you're running, if you're running an out or an in or a slant and you're running directly at a zone, how quickly they're able to get, like, that crisp route, that decides the separation that you get from the zone. And you see how the zone defender got faked out there. That's the difference. Like right here, we'll do it again. You'll see it again. Because Brown's run such crisp routes, he can leave that guy in the dust. I think you must have blocked the halfback of that.
Yeah, the last time, or?
Yeah.
So a nice way to pick, a nice thought there.
See how he got all that separation? So now, like, let's do it on the opposite side. So who you got over there?
Coates,
and that's Joe Hayden. So now, let's try it on that side. Let's just see if there's a difference. Here you go.
Yeah, he didn't get faked out. He didn't play man, though, so I'm not sure about that.
But is Brown getting manned up? I don't think he's getting manned up.
He's kind of, and
he's not. He's just he's losing his luggage. That's happening to him. He's playing zone and he's losing his luggage.
Like weird though.
It's because it matters. That's what we're saying. Now on the opposite side, take a look.
Let's flip it.
Sure. I don't think Coach's never going to go. All right. I think he's just going to get his luggage ate.
Okay.
Let's go. Better out. Maybe it's a better out by design.
Maybe a little bit better. Maybe a little bit tighter, a little bit crispier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when he cuts, he's going to cut faster. And that's good against man. It can still be good against zone. It's more important against man. Obviously, it's going to go against man coverage, potentially against zone coverage.
Right.
That's a better answer. That's a good Madden Mythbuster.
It's good.
I would have said yes, they still will run like a better zone or a crisper route, and that could like improve them, could harm them, but no, you gave me a good answer right there.
Yep.
I can
Can you dig it?
dance with that.
Yes, you can.
All right, next mailbag question, Gibbs. This one from Blada. He wants to know, why are two-back sets rarely used? Obviously, you have formations like gun split close or a couple others, but why are those rarely used?
It's not that they're rarely used. It's that, like, it would be the way that defense is forcing your hand with them this year, right? So the biggest strength of two-back sets in the past was your ability to throw the ball like quickly out of the backfield to them.
Yeah.
That was like a big strength of it. I think that zone defenses, man-to-man defenses in Madden 17, they play better against those style of routes. Like they clamp down on them better. But what ends up happening is, with all the quick blitzes that you have this year, and that they're all cover two, like by default, a two-back set, they're going to have two of the receivers. Like where are they going?
To the flat.
To the flat.
Yeah.
So by default, the meta defensively says, well, I'm going to protect the short flat. I'm going to bring pressure, and then it makes it really difficult to get the ball out to two guys that you really want to get the ball out to. So that's where I think the meta is like forcing the hand, like it takes that away. Now there's instances where you can get that stuff open, but the meta, that's why you're seeing a lot of people love the gun tight, because the way people are playing defensively is forcing you to have to throw those quick seam passes. So I see gun two back, like gun split close, you have two guys you can throw it to, but then it limits the number of other routes you can run on the field in combination with it.
Here's two other reasons, I think. Number one, in years past, gun two back lets you get really good pass blocking because it lets you kind of pick sometimes where your backs would go.
You could power block.
So like in Madden 10, you could say, all right, I want this guy to go to the right and this guy to go to the left.
Yep.
Or this guy go to the A gap and this guy goes to the C gap. So you could add much better blocking out of two back sets. You don't really get that anymore.
Yep.
And then the other thing is when you run gun two back, I'm trying to give you an example. Say you were to run a play like corner strike. Let's go find it from, say, gun doubles.
Okay.
You don't really have many other route options across the middle. Like when you run gun two back, if you want to run a real concept,
you run out of resources.
Then you only really have one route going across the middle of the field. So if this was gun two back, what you see a lot of times is like one of these guys is on a flat, or both halfbacks would be on the flats, and then green would be on like a post across the middle, that like Z-spot route, but it's like always a crappy Z-spot route.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like.
Right. And then it becomes pretty easy to defend.
Correct, because
I know there's only going to be really probably one crosser, or like
the only route attack in the middle is there, and then you don't have to.
Or you're going to have two crossers. You're going to run a mesh, which I can defend both, and then one vertical.
Yeah.
So that's I mean that is another big reason why.
Yeah. So I think
you run out of resources is the answer.
Yeah.
For the way that people want to play defense in this year's game.
Three receiver combos just aren't that potent, and then with the two halfbacks, you're limited in what routes they have.
Well, they're not potent because everybody and their mother plays cover two. So to take away the flat, that like why was halfback wheel the best play in the game for 2 years?
Because you couldn't really defend that deep. You had to work really hard to defend that.
Because the meta
route
was play cover three, zone blitz, play man-to-man, right? And if you played man, you could throw the corner. If you played cover three and tried to blitz, you could throw the flat.
Right.
So that's and then if you played cover three and you didn't defend, if you defended the flat, you could throw the deep corner. Well, now you have these super powerful soft squats they kind of take away everything, really, right? Like they do a good job taking away the short stuff. They do a good job taking away deep stuff, right? So it's a lot harder to throw the ball to the flat in Madden 17 than it ever has been before. So that's where I see the strength of the two-back sets kind of falls away. And, as you said, the additional thing is the pass blocking. You used to go to gun two-back in the past because you could have the best pass blocking. Like, you always wanted to have a gun two-back in your playbook because it was like, oh, thank goodness, I can pick up all the pressure from it. And then you got real sticky with your user catch game, right? You'd play max protect, block 7, and then I would get real sticky on the outside with throwing streaks and try to click on and get in a position to make a play. It's just not, the game's not that, it doesn't flow that way anymore. That's just not how the game plays anymore.
Right. Now you're better off probably with a tight end on one side and a halfback on the other, rather than two, you want a 6 guy in the line of scrimmage as opposed to maybe 2 guys in the backfield. That's going to maybe give you better protection. But even then, you're so limited in what routes you have on the outside. You can only really have one crosser, etc. So that's what's good. All right, next mailbag question. Let's break it down here. Gibbs, time. Why is Power O so good? Power OP. People are now running it since the last patch, since the last event. Season 3 just ended, but everybody seems to be coming in here and saying, yo, what's up with Power O?
I think it's another example of the way that people want to play defensively, opening up things on the opposite side of the ball. And part of that is when you take a look, everybody loves dollar, right? The dollar, when you saw the way Spot Me Please dominated the Madden Classic, that was like when really everybody started to transition. Oh, I need dollar, I need dollar. I think the best players in the world going into the Madden Classic, they all knew that dollar was good. They all knew to cross man, to do all that. But open up to the masses, it was after the Classic, and everyone started transitioning over to dollar defenses. And when you look at the play that people want to run from dollar, it's the dollar 3-2-6. Now, when you look at it, the goal of it is to generate pressure off the edge. Well, the weakness of this defense is there's not a lot of guys in the middle of the field. So what ends up happening is when you're not in practice mode and you run the defense properly, you call press, you get this alignment, right? Now, if I were to get in here, the belly of the defense, because you have to hover to try and get the pressure. Now, if you run the ball to the right, you're getting a pulling guard to kick. You're going to get the fullback, he's going to try and pick up the pressure off the edge, or the tight end's going to get to him, and then you're going to get one-on-one with the safety. That's what makes it so good. Right there. I mean, you got the kick block to get to the safety. You got the next level. And I think a lot of it has to do, not necessarily even with it being dollar, you're trying to get pressure horizontally rather than through the middle of the field. You don't have a lot of resources in the middle of the field. But I would say most importantly, the reason why it's effective is because I stick this defender in this gap, and my user defender now is rendered useless. I'm going to get, even if I try and hold up at the snap of the ball, I'm going to get eaten up by a blocker, and then I take myself out of position to stop the run. Now, if you went back and watched some of the games for guys as they were playing the tournament, what was the weakness we saw of the Nickel Blitz 2? Well, Nickel Blitz 2, what did you have guys do? Let's just mimic it and fake it, right? It was... this is kind of what it looked like, right? It was kind of like this, say Calhoun's the DN, right? You take Kirksey here and you stick him right here. Well, the same thing happens. I'm going to get eaten by the blocks, pull, kick, safety, go, one-on-one. So I think it's more of a meta flaw. The way people want to play defenses is in the fact that they hover and they stick their defender in a gap, and then it causes a problem. Now if you were to play the same defense that you just had, and I don't allow myself to get eaten up by the ball by a lineman, I can now get over here, fill a gap, and it's not nearly as devastating.
But your blitz wouldn't be as good.
But my blitz wouldn't be as good. So what do you want? Do you want to stop the run better, or do you want to look at the difference of what just happened there? Let's instant replay. Here's the difference. This is old school user defense. Stay back, let your computer players, let them take all the hits, take all the blocks, and then you're the user defender. What was a sign of a great user defender in the run game? You're always the free defender shooting after the ball carrier, and you're the guy that doesn't miss the tackle. You get the hit stick on the player. That was the sign of a great user defender. Now what we're seeing is this. Opposite game. I'm going to stick my gap here, my guy here. I'm going to take away. A hot passing game.
Right, long enough for it to get in.
Right.
Very good against the pass.
Great against the pass.
Tough against runs because you get eaten up.
And where's my guy? Now,
right.
Now we'll go back and take a look at instant replay. You can see where my guy is. I was holding up. I was holding up at the snap of this ball. But because you're there, you just get immediately eaten. And now, look where my user defender is. The play's off screen. I don't know where I am. I'm running down. And I need to be, like, so you're nowhere in the play. So I think it's, why is Power O working so well? I think it's because if you're trying to run a passing defense against it, like that's why quick base works very well against a lot of these defenses as well. Like when you see someone run quick base from gun snugs or from shotgun bunch, halfback base, like that's why those plays work, because you get the pull and kick guard. If you hover, you're in a problem.
And then if you're in cover 2 and you bring the safeties down, that can be dangerous, because you don't want to bring those guys down, because they're not supposed to be in the run game. They're pass first guys.
Right.
And if I run stretch, say I run stretch, right? I just made you flip.
Yeah. Make me flip, make you flip.
So say I run stretch, the safety's probably not going to get blocked. He will by the tight end by there, but generally those guys don't get to the safety. Sometimes the pulling guys do though, and that's what I find is why Power O's better.
Even moving the safeties down, like as I see that in the chat. Yeah, they're flipping because of you. So anyways, even moving the safeties down, they don't play run fit, so they're by default they're going to drift unless you do.
Right, like there, that safety's never going to get blocked there. I noticed when I called nickel blitz, obviously we're in a dollar set, we're in I form, you would probably get out of it, go to 3-4. We understand all that. We're saying edge blitzing's the meta. Power O actually does a really good job against it specifically. It's like when people were cross-manning, people were running halfback draw. Neither of those runs are great, but against the right defenses, they are good. And against what everyone's running right now, Power O seems to be the run that can finally break out of it. I would run it out of pro, I form normal, I form pro, whatever. If I had it, I don't. All I have is the tight. But you see guys that are pulling, they get to that safety. You're obviously running away from the blitzer, which is good. So,
right. I think that's a great point that you said there. Like why were like everyone's like, oh my gosh, halfback draws are the new hotness. They're the new best thing ever.
It lasted like a week.
It didn't last very long because the reason it worked so well was because people were rushing 3 defenders, sometimes only 2. Like, let's explain very quickly why halfback draws work so well against guys like D. Jones. When you were having him play defense that looked like this, cover 2, he would cross man, right? And then he'd drop a D lineman, and then he user to blitzer. So that was the defense. So when you rush 2 guys and he's using one of the guys that's blitzing and you run a halfback draw, yeah, you're gonna win that battle because you only have 2 guys rushing, right? So that's where that's where people might be jumping to the conclusion. Oh, well, halfback power is the OP run. Is it OP or is it because it's attacking the meta the right way?
Right. I think it's personally slow. Obviously, another reason it would be more effective is because block sheds got slowed down a little bit, just with the whole game speed getting slowed down a little bit, say in mud head-to-head. So now when you call this play, you actually can hold a block for a little bit longer. You're a little more calm, a little more patient. Things work a little bit better. Right. So look out for Power O. If somebody runs it against you, your normal run defense that we've shown you 100 times on the channel is still going to defend it. We can get those links in the description for you. But the cover 4, cover 2, the way we've taught you to do it in the past is going to work. It's just good against those pass-style blitzes. So that's what's up. All right, that's a good question. Reminder that we are live here on show 224. You can catch all this action over on YouTube if you miss it tomorrow or on the Twitch archives. Gibbs, Seattle Club Series coming up tomorrow.
Yes, Club Series.
Young Kiv will be in it?
Young Kiv's got to be your favorite.
You got Kiv or the field?
Kiv.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kiv or the field, Kiv.
3 wins. 3 wins gets it for you.
Yep.
And then in the Jaguars Club Series, that's on Saturday.
Yep.
So you can watch both of these on twitch.tv/Madden. Tomorrow is Seattle. Jaguars on Saturday. Do you like Stiffmeister, True Boy,
I like Master
or Master Gamer?
I'm going to go Master Gamer. I'm going to go Master Gamer just because I think Dark Horse, I think he's a guy that he could give it a run. But I think it could be one of those 3 guys. I wouldn't be surprised if any of those 3 guys winning it.
Interesting.
I'm going to go Master Gamer, though, just because.
I like it. I mean, there's been some really good players. What I find very funny about Madden is the guys who won the first 2 of the first 3 tournaments, Strafen and Bread. It's like, oh, they beat Los, they came out, they beat Drag, they beat VTech. you know, at the end of the day, they won the tournament over them. It's like we haven't seen them in an event yet, so they're unknowns. The community knows who they are, but they're unknowns.
Yeah, not unknowns. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see them up. Now that you know their names, it's like, oh, I saw him on the leaderboard, or I saw him over here, or this guy does that, or oh, that's his old username.
Right.
And like, so I feel about Seattle the same way. If Kiv doesn't win, it's not because he's not good. It's because there's going to be some hidden killers there,
right,
along with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seattle's in a museum. It's in a museum. I don't know exactly what museum, but I can find out. Tweet me, Travesty, and I'll hit you up after. The Seahawks have posted it on their accounts, I believe. Let's go to the next mailbag question. This is the last one for now. Gibbs, what's the best stock play not named corner strike?
Wow.
I've got my answer.
Yeah.
But I want to see what your answer is first. And then I have a question, because I know what you're going to say, but then I'm going to put a stipulation on it, I think. You ready?
Z-spot.
You're going to say Z-spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I'm going to say that Z-spot's only good if it's not that good if it's not stock.
Oh, stock.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like Z-spot, if you is good, but if you can't put the guys on the ins and outs.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, I'll give you one.
So then mine is going to be verticals.
I'll give you one. I'll
Okay.
give you one that's similar.
Okay.
Back up.
Yep.
Go to single back. So this you're gonna find this in the gun bunch tight end, the PA all crossplay, but go to trio. Like I would say pound for pound, no adjustments, PA boot.
Okay.
One of the best plays. Like stock.
Remember when that dude was running PA boot at the EA event and it was like kind of nasty?
Yeah, that's what he did. How do you think I figured out that this was gonna be good?
Yeah.
Because he dominated with it. But by default, like this play is always gonna be good. Like you have levels. Like it's a great play. You get your quarterback out in motion. He's going that way. You get momentum. You're going. You have a read to the short flat. You have a intermediate read with a short drag. You have a deeper post, and then you have a deep post. So like by default, this play is always going to be good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You don't have to do anything to it. I think bench probably up there.
Bench, very good. I agree with JF Keep on that one. Halfback wheel out of deuce close is a good play. However, it's not. I guess it's not a concept stop. I think more like
from single back tight.
Yeah. I think more of like, is that?
That's a good stipulation though. That's a really good stipulation. Like no, you can't hot route anything. No hot routes.
Right.
Like, that should be what the stipulation is. Like best play by default stock. Wide receiver fork, I think is up there. A very good play. Which is also
right.
a playbook.
I know. Wide receiver fork, very good, but I'm like, is that a concept? Does that have to be a concept, or is it just a play, right? Because then you can do like Falcon Cross. I guess that's mesh.
The best concept would be mesh.
Yeah.
I would say the best concept is mesh, because it gives you a vertical seam. Like if you really think about mesh from a Snugs perspective, why is it the best concept? Well, you have a vertical seam that you can split a cover 3 or be a seam buster against cover 2. You got a double mesh, so you got double drags. So that's great for attacking everything, man and zone. And then if you face man to man, you got a corner. Or if you face
play is tough.
Yeah, that's why I invented it.
So would you say that this is one of the best? Because we have another mailbag question that
it's a quick audible too.
I don't think answered, but
yeah.
Best deep ball out of the Broncos. So reliable long shot play in the Broncos offense. He runs the Broncos offense because of all the great tips that Gibbs taught him and the schemes he's learned from TWIM, but other than a smart route on 4th and 20 or a Z-spot, I want to play that I could take a long shot to catch my opponent off guard if he plays too safe.
Got a great play.
So PA cross from single back trio?
No, I'll show you.
I think I have one too.
I got a play.
Okay.
It's a great play. We've broken it down many times on TWIM too. It's also broken on my YouTube channel.
Let's see.
Ready?
Yes.
Got to go to the wide receiver fork formation.
Yes.
Wide trips open.
Yes.
You know the play.
Yes.
Of course.
That's a great play.
Great play.
Great play.
I'm glad you're on the Broncos bandwagon.
It's good, and then every time I go to use it, though, I collapse.
Not that one. Not that
collapse
one.
under my own
Trips
weight.
Open.
Yep. So you have wide receiver fork that we teach everybody to run.
Flip it.
X on YouTube. You've seen it. PA wide receiver in.
You flip it. Very important. You always want to throw to the strong side of the quarterback. That's why you do that way. So this
Street green.
Street green block bell. Now you could actually put coats on a slant. You can do whatever you want with them.
You don't need them on that.
No, slant. You can drag them. Doesn't really matter. Slant's good. The problem is you just need time in the pocket.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
You need a lot of time in the pocket. But when you get the time in the pocket,
right,
it's a Kobe.
I love it with a gunslinger quarterback, to be honest. This was a play I used a lot when I had a gunslinger QB because they don't have to really wind up when you go downfield. When you go to take this throw, you get a much quicker throw. I like that.
Yep.
That's a great play. So that's 2 options. You saw the deep corner we showed from earlier with the gun snugs. Let's do a real quick look at gun ace. We don't have the Lions playbook, so we can't break it down. But if you try it from the Panthers, if you try it from the Broncos playbook, here's some good plays from gun ace. Number 1, most important thing, it's balanced.
Yep.
You got good blocking on either side, 2 tight ends on the line. Corner strike, we're not going to tell you how to run it. You know how to run it by now. You got to be careful that those corner routes, though, are deep enough. Zan made a good point in the Panthers playbook. Those corner strike routes on the outside, there's 2 different types. Some are deep, some are short. These seem to be a little bit shorter. Corners can get back and pick them, so you got to potentially throw them early. Hitch corners, you got 2 corner routes to the tight end. That's a good option. But you also just get really, really good run blocking. So then you have a Z-spot like route on inside cross. So we'll go to hitch corners. And you've got the 2 quick tight end routes. So if he's going to use her, say, the left side, when green cuts, bam, you can throw that super quick inside simple to what you do to jumbo. You've then got the quick base as one of your audibles. Inside zone's really good from this. 0-1 trap could be useful against a certain front. Great running. The Panthers one is very interesting. They actually have a really nice play action play that's different, although the quarterback takes a goofy play action step. Those are the... See how B is on a shorter one and X is on a longer one? Right?
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. But those, you want to make sure those don't get defended.
Yeah, you have the table right out of the backfield. The other thing to make note about gun ace is typically always the best formation in the start of a year. Like if you feel like, oh, I can't beat man-to-man, is always the formation you gotta go to when you're facing man-to-man, because you usually can get 5 guys that won't get pressed against man. You got your tight ends, you got your outside receivers. So if you were to run a corner strike, for example, you know that the coach is going to run a corner, right? I don't know if you have it, but yeah, so sure, that route, he's going to run there. Now, if you put the far left guy on an in, and then you motion him, and then you slant Green and James, and now you put Bell on a wheel or something, and then you motion Brown, he's not going to snap it so he doesn't get pressed. I know you can put him on an in anyways, but the idea is like at the start of the year, you need a way to beat man. Like you can do it by just this formation. That's why for the past almost decade, we've been talking about the importance of gun ace and how it plays a role in beating man. And this is always should be a first thought of you, like in your head every Madden, of like if you can't beat man, go back to the beginning of gun ace and work this formation, because you can get almost everybody free with no press.
Right.
Very important.
Yeah, find a play out of the backfield that has either a table route or the loop route. Very balanced, very patient. You can block as many as you need. You can block as little as you need. You can drag to the tight end, makes for super easy reads. You got corners built in. Super simple. I like it a lot. The Panthers one has read options if you wanted to go there. And those are some things you can do to break it down. Any other questions in the chat right now? Let us know. We'll break it down. We got one more question. I'm going to fly through the mailbag questions, the other ones. We hit up mostly every question tonight. Some really good tips. If you missed it, shout out to Bob Marley. Gibbs, Madden Challenge.
Yep.
So there's single elimination stage. That's pretty much where we are. Yep. I know a lot of emails went out. Not everything's quite finalized, but it's getting there. It's pretty close.
Yep.
This weekend. This weekend is the time for players that are rocking their games. So a lot of action in the community. Support your guys. Support those guys. It's a stressful time for a lot of players. So do your best if you're out there competing. Let us know in the chat if you qualified. I know I watched NY Kia. He was trying. He got up to 100, but just came up a little bit short. Had to start the grind earlier maybe. But I wonder if Bob Marley's back in. I wonder if...
Can't wait to see.
You know?
I'm going to be red zoning all weekend, boys. I'm going to be red zoning on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So get ready for that. Got some hot Madden action over on twitch.tv/Madden. I'm excited for it.
Cool. Before we go in and play the game of the week, let's look at a few Ultimate Team options here, as there's some new players that came out today. Gibbs, let's talk about these guys. So, I know you're not sold. This Dennard, he's got a little bit, he's a man corner. With 93 speed, you get him up to 96, 94, but he's a little bit shorter. Are you okay with that?
And his zone's an issue.
But as a straight up man corner.
Agility bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
Because I know 90's the threshold. 90's the threshold, especially when you want to play zone and then cross-man him off of it. So he'll be a little stiff in the hips. And his height, a little worrisome. And like, whenever you see a guy have 95 press and you're like, oh, that's what he does good, it's like a wasted rating.
What do you think about Kareem Jackson as a zone guy? He's got low agility, but he's got nasty zone coverage. Just one of the highest in the game.
Yeah. I mean, try him out, see if you see a big difference. But I'd have to see what his hit power is, his tackle. I still think you're going to get more value out of Nitrain Lanes of the world, Willie Browns of the world.
Cool. These are your daily login combine guys. Is this Landon Collins, who costs $200, I think you got to log it 100 days in a row, is he the best defender in the game right now?
Yes.
We tear him up. Look at this.
Exactly. I mean, he's
95 speed,
savage.
same as up with Dion.
Yeah. Look at the catch.
92 zone. Hit power is 98 without Harrison Smith.
Is that really his hit power?
Yeah, he's tiered up.
Oh, because you turn the tiers on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These tiers will make you cry.
98 hit power. That's the
Ferocious.
Wow.
And then you got Shady McCoy, who's a 97 halfback. I know you don't like these guys, but if you were going to use an elusive back,
this would be the guy. I just don't believe the hype of the elusive back.
Have you used Marcus Allen?
I have used Marcus Allen.
You don't like him?
He's okay. I like the big trucking back with Battle Ready.
Marshawn Lynch is better than Marcus Allen to you?
Marshawn Lynch is the best back in the game. Beast mode.
I respectfully disagree.
Okay. Better not say McCoy.
No, not McCoy yet. I haven't tried McCoy yet. I can't give an honest breakdown of it. All right. Let's jump out of this one. Were there any other questions that popped in?
No, I was trying to find that Seattle location, but I couldn't find it. I'm looking for it, though.
Can you do a defensive scheme with adjustments for new online players, Kodiak? Absolutely, man. We've done a lot of good breakdowns on YouTube. I'll send you over a link if you tweet me specifically. Just ways that you can get simple run defense, simple blitz setups, and some simple adjustments to make your game better. Super easy. We won't do it right now, but we have those stuff prepared for you, and it still works after the patch. Everything should be good for you to break down.
Got that tech.
We've got that. We've got that mixed up. Are we really playing a blindfolded game?
Probably.
Or should we just play?
Probably.
Should we just play a Bronco Snugs game and you coach me, or do you want me to go blindfolded?
We could go for Broncos snug game, coach. That's probably better.
Probably good.
Let's go Broncos
I don't
game.
feel like we're ready for blindfold yet.
We're not.
Unless the chat really is dying
not
for
there.
it. We're not there. We don't really have a chance to win.
Should I go turn the air conditioning?
I would love you to turn the air conditioning on.
I thought you'd never agree.
I am sweating.
It's so hot.
I am sweating. If you come back with a brown paper bag, we don't have no choice, but we'll see how it goes. Jumbo Heavy was a big, was utilized at the event for for the Bills salary cap event last weekend. We will be testing Marshawn Lynch today. We also have the Michael Vick that we'll be testing. Thank you very much to EA for providing these items for review, guys. Let me know if you have any questions on specific guys you want to see broken down. We'll work on grabbing them and testing them in the lineup. But what I'm thinking is, will Singleback Jumbo Heavy win a challenge, NFL Club Series event?
If Stiff runs it, there's a good chance.
You think he's got what it takes to win?
Yeah, I would say that I believe in Stiff and Lights to win it, or maybe like if Shugs was playing with it. Like I know Shugs uses it. Is Pony Montana playing anywhere? You know, is Jay himself playing somewhere? Those are guys I would say, like, if I knew that, I don't know if they're in it. If I knew those guys were playing, then I would say, yeah, I think maybe someone could. But
Matt's saying Jumbo can't win.
No.
I mean, he's going to be a big part of it. He's going to be a big part of that. You're going to have to write that quote down, and then after, if he wins or loses, say, Mattster, I thought Jumbo couldn't win.
I'll tell you,
well,
I'm worried. I'm worried for Jumbo Heavy after I saw the way Volder X just destroyed it.
Los destroyed it. It took him a while. I don't know if his opponent, Buffalo Rob, because he was running it so well, and then just the turnovers hurt him. Like, I don't know if he feels like I had to throw those picks, or if he went back in time and was like, if I could have hit a better, if I going back and looking at it, I know I was playing Los, but if I had taken a deep breath.
Did you change your playbook?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had taken a deep breath, I would have been okay to keep running it, because he was having great success with Marshawn Lynch. I mean, he was a half-broken tackle away from 2 long Marshawn Lynch runs that, I don't know. I mean, so single back jumbo heavy will not be in the Madden Challenge because it's Draft Champions and it's not available in any playbooks, right? So
correct. So you won't see it in the Madden Challenge, but you could see it in the Madden Championship.
Could see it in the Madden Championships. Could see it in the club series.
Yep.
We'll see it in the club series, is my guess. I'm wondering if Stiff will run that.
But the way I saw Volrex just destroy it, just running dollar, like it was just too easy, and there was no. The pressure was getting in so quickly that you couldn't even throw the corners, which, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, those corners from tight end corner out of jumbo heavy, that's what makes the whole thing work.
Indeed.
And
Indeed.
When you can't throw them, you got a problem.
All right. Let's do this.
All right, Falls. Do you have what it takes? Are you playing defense too?
Yeah, let me D up. Should I try and run? What should I try?
You run offense?
Yeah.
You gotta run Snugs.
Gotta run Snugs. All right, so we're coming out in the Denver offensive playbook. We switched our playbook, and let me know what guys I should put in.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. All right, your far right guy needs to be a big tight end.
Really?
Yeah. All right.
Gotta call a play. I called wide receiver cross.
Just run the ball first down.
Okay.
Run the ball first down.
So we're gonna run halfback quick base.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be open.
We've got Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, he's on the D line. This is probably good, right?
Yeah.
Go,
should I put the
go,
bag
go,
on?
Go.
Should I put the?
No.
You see a D line user first game? Should I throw the?
No.
Should I throw the bag on?
No. We're gonna sub in your guys' best route runner, and where 80 is.
That's Jerry. So I want Jordy there. Let's get 96. Hopkins out for who? Moss, Sanders, Olsen?
Put far left. Put like Jerry could be good there.
I'm out of time.
That's all right.
I don't know. I don't know. Jordy. I don't know if we're gonna get this play in.
Fitz is not a good option there. That's all right.
You don't think so?
No, you want a speed guy there. Your best drag guy. Who's your best drag guy? Like prime time, like
Dion or Tyreek?
Sure, whatever. Probably Sanders.
Dion's.
Now, far right guy should be your big like playmaker guy.
Jimmy Graham, or
I'd probably go Moss.
over Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
And then who's here?
Rice is really good there. Good
think
route
so?
running, good catching traffic. Yeah. Fitz could be good there too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a better. I'm kind of into Fitz right now.
Fitz is good, man.
All right, what are we coming out in?
I want you to come out in slot post. Yep. Max protect block, so it'll block your halfback.
Okay.
Drag Sanders. Put Fitzgerald on a in. Run the ball. Go. He's using the D line. This could be. This really.
Should I throw the bag on?
No. But this could be the bad game. It could be a bad game.
This could be a bad game.
This guy's using the D line. This could be a bad game.
Maybe he's doing a challenge. Slot post again?
Yeah, slot post again.
All right, this is Broncos playbook. We're testing out the gun Snugs formation.
Max protect. Drag Sanders. Put Fitzgerald on the in. And then, okay, you look to Sanders, you look to Fitz, neither there, you go to Nelson. Don't motion. Just go. Or scramble with Vic.
Yeah, you got Vic.
Okay.
And I don't know how to make reads.
Clearly.
He's on a D-line user, so now I'm just
slot post. Slot post.
I'm terrified.
Slot post.
I'm terrified.
Quick audible to the left. It's your play action audible.
Okay.
Block your halfback.
Can we just keep running
Block
it?
your halfback.
Can we just...
No, it's second inches. Block your halfback. Drag Y.
Okay.
Put X on a slant and do the skimbo. And you want to go to Moss.
Okay.
Deep. You got the Skimbo too. You got Sanders too.
Okay.
No. All right, give me the wide receiver crossplay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Flip it.
Right.
Streak X. All right. And I know you can hit the mesh, but we kind of want to go to deep play to B.
To B?
Yeah.
Like when he gets to the other side?
Gets to the tender area.
Okay.
Let's go. You're gonna have to go into the belly of the beast, though. Oh my God! Yes. Got him. Yes. That's on you, man. You got greedy.
I don't think that's on me.
You didn't aggressive catch it.
I tried to possession catch it.
You didn't throw it in time. Like, that's
not on me.
That's on you, man.
That's not on me.
That's on you.
We should have put the bag on.
No.
Why are we not running the ball?
Why would we run the ball when we could pass?
I don't think I waited too long. They're saying I waited too long, but I want him right by the sideline.
You definitely waited too long.
I don't think I waited too long, man.
You did. Falls through it too long.
What does that mean?
You waited a second too long. And on top of it, did you rack that? Did you possession that? You didn't
Possessioned it. Why would I aggressive it? Then I open myself up to a catch tackle.
Or you open yourself up to throw it at the pick.
Can I call?
That was a total top.
Can you teach me how to run 3-4?
Yeah, go to not odd. It's over. Go to over. Oh,
I don't have it. No.
Okay, you can do from odd.
All right, let's put.
Also, a terrible pass lead on that throw too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super pumped about it, but I mean, that's kind of a Vic thing. I was kind of on the run. What do you want me to do?
Better throw, better lead, better.
What if this guy was just messing with us?
Yeah. Should I put Sean Taylor in, and then at 50 make it Shazier, put Mac there. Yeah, it's good.
Should I put?
Yeah, it has Mr.
What do I call? Tampa 2.
Yeah.
Should I D-line user him back?
Shift line left. No, shift line right. Sorry. And then crash right. You gotta hover.
Ball.
We should get the bag.
We should get the bag. It's kind of late though. I feel bad about it.
Can you put a pillowcase on your head?
I have a bag in the trash room.
This is a total bag game.
This is a bag game.
What's the opposite of bag? A gab.
We got a bag game. Should I D-line user?
No. D-line user versus D-line user.
So
do you have a couple jump snap guys? What?
Screen pass. Sneaky. Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
What?
We're missing a gold opportunity. Right?
You're playing with the back. You don't have to do that. You don't need to do that. You got to get in the belly of the beast, though.
Who's screaming? Beasley?
No, they're bee shedding. They're out there bee shedding.
It's good. PA deep outs is a tough play, and he's going to go for it on 4th and 15.
And then he's going to quit, and then we're going to play a real game.
I know, but I like playing guys like this where I can learn on offense, feel confident.
What defense are you in?
Cover 4.
You're just going to get that. That's so bad.
That's so bad. That's bad.
That was so bad.
I'm blindfolded.
You're not blindfolded.
I'm blindfolded.
Can I play defense?
I can't see anything.
Yes, you can. It's not true. That's not true.
That's so bad.
Not good. Not good.
He's definitely gonna run wide receiver fake.
Get there.
This is bad.
All right. Do you want me to play defense?
No. Okay. Settle down. It's 4th and 15.
And you only have 4 verticals to the
Yeah. I called a stock play. You know what? I thought I let him off the hook.
As pitcher HQ say, you have every single player in the world. You need to win.
That's what pitcher would say. And pitcher would also say, Falls isn't good anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. This guy's going to run a screen pass, too. You know it. At an inopportune time.
On 3rd and 9?
At an inopportune time.
That or a tight end corner route. All right, Farrells. You're gonna resort to nickel blitz? Why don't you run dollar?
Resort to it?
I'm not saying
What is?
resort.
You just said resort.
I'm just saying that's what you're gonna go to now.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing's wrong with it. It's a great play. Still needs more. Wow, he did exactly.
He dropped it though.
He did exactly what we said. Throw to the seam.
Yeah, I mean this guy's not good. He's not terrible.
Why is he not good?
Because he uses his D-line.
Wow, I wish I could bring up you talking, me saying that same line like 3 or 4 years ago, and you yelling at
I
me.
mean, you say disrespectful things. Like he's gonna run
That's not
corner
true.
strike, right?
No.
PAF slide. You think that's funny, Gibbs? You think that's funny, Gibbs? Razor Man, Farrell's not good anymore.
I actually think that nickel blitz
Is bad against bad people.
No, the version that we do here, where you only send 3, works better when you don't press. And then that allows you to drop your D-line into coverage. Rather than send the 5 version. IMO.
You thought that was funny, Gibbs?
I thought that was hilarious.
That hurts.
It's fantastic. High stuff, Farrells.
Get a helmet. Sometimes Madden's easy, Gibbs.
What did I say? Sometimes Madden's good, sometimes
I don't know, but
bad.
then Larry told me that the other day, and I'm like, Larry, what? I was like, Larry, sometimes Madden's easy, sometimes Madden hard. And he's like, you know what my good friend Sgibs told me? I'm like, first of all. And then I said,
Yeah.
he goes, sometimes Madden's good to you, and sometimes Madden's good to you. I was like, in my head, I was just like, Larry, that's not a thing. Gibbs made that up. That's not a thing. I'm sorry.
Are you running the Todd D? Yep, you are. Oh my gosh, Farrells. Are you in your own head? Or is it so simple, like you know he's doing, but you still can't stop it?
It's really hard.
Wow. Farrells, this guy is putting a well-sustained drive.
This guy is carving me up, bro. He's carving me up.
All right, if you guys want to follow, we'll do the follow game. Make up your origin
I don't
story.
have the thing on right now. It was on, but it got messed up earlier today.
Let's see.
Oh, he's gonna auto snap me. Uh-oh.
That's really sad.
This guy is carving me up, bro.
Would you like me to take over?
Chop, please.
All right. I'm ready to take over whenever you'd like, so.
Thanks, Gibbs. He's gonna run it outside
No. Thanks.
zone. I will get a pick on this drive. He's gonna end up calling a halfback slip screen or a wide receiver screen. I just don't know when.
Right now. PA pop shot, bang. Guy's just carving you
He is
up.
carving me up, bro.
You have no answer for what this guy's got going.
Way too strong. This guy is way too strong.
Well, his quarterback is Jared Goff.
I know, it's tough.
He's gonna run
I know, I'm ready for it though. He's carving me up, bro.
Oh my God!
You saw that play happen in slow motion, right? Yeah, what do you want me to do about it? What am I supposed to do about that? That was so obvious.
Oh my God! This is so good. This is so good. You could see he ran curl flats. You could see that from a mile away, and there's nothing you can do. He's gonna throw that post.
Please.
Who's gonna throw the post?
My guys are sacking him before he can throw me a pick.
Oh, Farrells was good when he could aggressive catch.
Farrells isn't good anymore.
Oh,
That's the meta.
that's the meta, or is that the narrative? Just a little PA fake. He's gonna throw that backside. Oh,
Give me a pick!
that was a great read by Keep Pounding. That was a great read by him. I didn't see that defender, but I liked where his head was at. When Ask Madden can beat Farrells. Damn, he's gonna throw a post. He's gonna throw it. Just a good read.
Solid.
Just a good
Solid, bro.
Man, bench.
This guy's carving me up. 4th and 5. He's got 3 conversions already.
He's gonna kick the field goal. Can I play defense next time?
He's taking a timeout. This guy's like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it.
Let's see. He's going for it.
That's fine.
This is the time where we need the meme. Everything is fine.
This is fine.
This is
This is a bad game. This is such a... If I've ever seen one, this is a bad game. This is a total bad game, bro. Please fake it. 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 Dang. All right. We need a drive. You're the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. I am. This is fun.
Guys in the chat that are telling me how bad my opponent is, I appreciate that. I understand all of these factors. This is why it is very sad. 4th and 15.
All right, Falls. You did a good job. You only up a field goal. That's good.
All right.
Captain Shane O'Mac, we went over Gun Ace in the game, so check it out tomorrow. But part of it, what makes it good is it's
What are we calling?
slot post. We'll go back and watch it on YouTube tomorrow. We gotta try and win this game. I gotta try to.
Thank you very much, Young Dower.
Yeah.
He's calling this a mirror match.
What?
That's so painful. Can I run it?
Yeah, because the guy doesn't do anything. That's the line of the year from Young Dower. That's the line of the year. Okay.
Can I run it again?
No.
Thanks. Like we got to start getting some points on the board here, dude.
All right.
We're running for 12. We're getting 12 a whack.
Okay.
I want to win this game. You want to win this game?
Gun one trips open. Gun one trips open.
I thought we were running Snugs.
Nope. You're gonna get a touchdown. Gun one trips open. Yep. Flip it. PA. Yep. You're gonna get time to roll out because he's rushing the D line. He's cover 3. All right. Block. Lynch. You know what to do. Throw it to Randy Candy, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Randy Candy. Come on, baby.
Is it open?
Throw it to it. Throw it to him. Underneath. Get there. One club. One clap. Oh! Come on.
It wasn't open.
That was.
Can you call me a good play?
All right. Go to the gun Snugs. All right. Flip the play.
What play?
Flip slot post. The best is that he ran cover 6 on that play. The only time.
Great play call.
So that we couldn't
Great
throw
play
that ball.
call.
All right. Play action. Go to play action. Block the halfback. Drag A. Put Moss on a slant and do the skimbo. You can throw the skimbo if you want, but the Fitzgerald we want to throw to him. All right, you got the skimbo.
Come on,
Are you
Jordy.
even look at the skimbo?
No, of course I'm not looking at the skimbo. I can run one. I can do one thing at a time.
Run the ball. Guy switched his D the perfect time when we were
This guy's
that play.
real good, man.
Go. See, look at that's Lynch.
Yeah.
All right.
Hurry, we're hurrying up. We have
flip the-
28
Flip
seconds.
the play. All right. Don't flip the play. Okay. Don't run any of that. Run the ball. Run the ball. That's a terrible play call.
We have 20 seconds.
Go. Just go. You
have
got
20
into
seconds.
That. Go. You're so. All right.
All right. Single back. Do we have that play? We have 10 seconds and one
No,
timeout.
that's what I want. I want you to trio. I want you to trio.
Single back trio?
Yep. I want you to flip it. Flip it. Like hit A, pick the play, and then flip it, and then go down and go to.
We have 10 seconds.
the PA cross play. Yeah, PA boot. Roll it with Vic.
We have 8 seconds.
Roll. You got the timeout. You're fine.
We have
Go.
8 seconds.
You want to try.
Who?
You want to try and go high point to Moss.
Okay.
Right there. Tough. All right, take a field goal. Let's go.
Take tree?
Yeah.
You want me to take tree?
Yeah.
That was your one play.
Yeah, try to get back in the end zone. Take 3. Yeah, you gotta tie the game. You gotta tie the game, kid.
I can't believe you want me to take tree. What if he blocks my kick? I'm gonna miss that.
Bars. Do that. All right. G Homie was banned again?
It's been banned for like 3 weeks. And then every stream he's like, why am I banned? Because your boy Gibbs is abandoning you, G homie.
I didn't abandon him.
Where you been?
Traveling.
G homie needs you. G homie in my streams doesn't make it too far.
Well,
We need to light this guy up. We had a fumble last time.
all right.
4th and 15.
Can you not let him have 7-minute drives?
Carving me up.
Why didn't you play man then?
Because, I don't know. I don't have it set up.
Oh, good one. That was a good little. Of course, this guy outstuck you though.
This guy's good, man. This guy's carving me up.
All right.
What should I go to, man?
No. Go to 3-4.
I got something. It's a little risky though.
G homie is the GOAT. You're right.
This guy's pausing it. Maybe he'll quit.
In a 3-3 ball game?
It's tight. He quit! He quit.
All that for that?
He quit.
What? Who quits?
Who quits?
Who quits?
Honestly. Now we gotta play another person. We're probably gonna have to play a real person.
Who quits, man?
Why would he quit?
Mom called probably. Like that's like a good. There's a good chance that mom called like, hey, it's time to go to bed. Use the D-line. Call random plays. There's a good chance it was bedtime.
You said you'd be off the Nintendo by 9:15. Mama pounding.
Get off the Nintendo! Mom,
oh my God, who quits?
Mom, I'm pounding.
See?
Uh-oh, you might get matched up with problem, they're saying?
Really?
Oh, die. Oh, please, one time. One time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. See no evil.
Is that Sino? No.
Who quits?
Who quits, dude?
Who quits?
Who quits? Like, how do you know? It's gonna take me about 40 minutes. Do I have 40 minutes? Yes. Should I? I'm gonna make a flow chart.
We do a Twitter poll. Top reason someone quits a game of Madden. Mom, homework.
It's tied 3-3.
Top 4 reasons someone quits a game of Madden.
Ooh, that was a good hit stick. All right, we're playing a real person. Can we get some focus? Gun tight? Is that what we're doing? Gun snugs?
Yeah, we are. I like Mossington on the far right.
You like Larry there. You like Jerry there. You like Moss there. We gotta just run the ball in the first play. Need to get this hike off. Need to get the hike. Need to get the hike. Need to get the hike. Nice gun. Okay.
That's not bad. That's a good start.
Yeah, not bad. All right. What are we doing?
All right,
so
well,
is this the lineup, correct?
That works. That works. Yeah, I want slot post.
Slot. I should put Dion where Larry is, but we'll do that after this play. Drag Fitzgerald.
Drag Fitzgerald. Put.
Can I run again?
Yeah, I'd run. He's running nickel. He's running the slot. To be fair. He's in cutters there.
I ran that too far out to the left, but I didn't have enough control.
All right. I want you to run bench. Bench.
Should I not have
Run bench.
Dion there then?
It's fine. No, it's good. So I would run it to Rice, not Moss. And now you messed that up.
Wow.
You want to throw the quick read,
To him?
Yeah, to Rice. Go. Try it.
Run it?
I'd run.
Hurry up and run it, or just run?
You played zone that time. Go.
Think a run commit?
Good there.
You got it.
Zeke Elliott in?
He's our third down back. Oh, they didn't give that to me, dude. Are you serious? He got a yard.
Yeah, he definitely challenge play. Yeah.
Dude, that's so silly. You want to D up this game?
I mean,
I'll play D. It doesn't matter. I'm
yeah,
just
you play
saying.
D.
Dude, that's tough.
It's tough. All right. He's got Rogers. He's gonna run probably PA deep outs, most likely. Gun doubles from there. Yeah, flare, post up. Yeah. That's exactly what he's running.
What is that?
I'd play man-to-man on him.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's gonna get that seam to be open. He's gonna run the ball if you give him quarters front, but that's right.
Second down now after the incompletion.
There you go. That's good. Get on that. 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 Oh, he threw that.
Ew, and he caught it.
This is happening again. This is happening again, huh?
What is up with that? Shout out to Nova Cryptic stopping by. Guy
Nova
played
Cryptic?
an awesome game at.
Nova Cryptic's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I cannot believe that happened. He threw that?
he threw it at the user. No respect.
You can't get any respect around here. He threw that.
That was a hard flat and a purple though, yeah, hard flat and a purple. All right, we need this.
Yep. Wow.
That's good. That was good.
Good play. Is it Miami?
Miami O. Dude. Okay. Whatever. We didn't get the first down. Even though I gained a yard with Ezekiel Elliott on 4th and 1.
And it showed that you gained a yard up top.
What are the odds?
Not good. All right, we just got to put together a scoring drive. Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need. That's...
That'll be taken in the end zone.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Last time this unit was out here, costly turnover.
Gun Snugs. Gun Snugs. Slot post.
All right, slot post. Broncos playbook, run and gun Snugs, trying to lab.
So drag Y, motion slant Rice. Got it, max protect too. I don't think he's blitz. I think he might be dropping guys in the zone, but yeah, he's dropping guys in the zone.
I threw to X. It was gonna be open.
All right, so this time slot post again.
Mm-hmm.
This time just put X on the in.
X on and in.
Mm-hmm.
Max protect. Y on a drag.
Yeah. No, don't motion him. You don't motion him.
Got it. Put him back.
He should be open because he's going to have to drop to the post. He stayed on A. Good read. Great read. Good job. Good read.
Okay.
This time I would run wide receiver cross. Yeah. This is a great play to no huddle, so they don't necessarily know what you're in if you hit them on the drag. Because that way they won't know that you want to go to the post.
Yeah.
So you no huddle this sometimes.
Okay.
So streak B. He's trying to gas, yeah. Sorry, Siri.
Sorry. Run?
No. No. Stick to the plan. You got double drags, bro. Streak B. Good double drags. Hit a drag. Good. Little pick up. Picked it up. Good screw. Oh, good play. That's what you want to do with Vic.
Yeah, that's
So
what
bad.
you need to do.
Yeah. All right. Go back to slot post.
Okay.
Play action play. Play action play. Play action play. Block your halfback. Drag Y. Put X on the in. You want to go to Moss if he's in cover 2, but don't motion him. Do not motion
Yeah,
him. No.
I got you.
Put him on the in.
I got you.
Right.
So Moss
Go.
if he's in cover 2.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you should have Moss. You end him up, but yeah, here you go.
Got it. Wow. All right. Randy Moss.
Yeah. See how they man him up? Like, well, he wasn't man, but
Okay. Can't believe he threw that against man, dude. It makes me feel bad. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you didn't see the Bills event, Nova Cryptic played a really good game in his first game against Ocean. 2 really good players, probably the best game of the first group. And then he played a good game against Bread, came up short, but did some good things in it. Has really nice heat, good player. Glad he was able to make it out to the event. Cool guy to have stop by.
Yeah.
Let's see how we can get Khalil Mack in the game. You think this guy's gonna run? What's he run? Or what does he do?
He wants to. He knows that you can flare a halfback and then streak behind it to beat the cover 2s. So that's going to be tough for you all day, I think. If you run cover 2s, if you run cloud flats behind it, it should work pretty good. Wow, that was insane beat check.
Beasley
See, I tell you what, with better pass rush, man to man, could come back.
could come back.
Yeah.
Could come back. 2 series going on this weekend, SML. Seahawks starts tomorrow. It's Thursday. It's not the weekend, but it starts on Thursday. And then you have Jacksonville Saturday. Stiffmeister, True Boy, Matster.
I kind of dig this. Bringing it old school,
Kicking it.
kicking it old school, Farrells. Oh, get on that. He wants the corner.
No.
Now Blunt's got to play that better.
Against Brady.
He's probably not the guy there. Now Blunt's not the guy.
Well, he is if I call Blitz, though.
You got to go if you're gonna play all man.
Harris?
Yeah, he's not the guy.
I think Mel is the guy, though. Mel's so good.
Is he the guy? I don't think he's the guy. He's gonna run, right?
Maybe.
Don't play fake. Ziggy, a little Ziggy onside.
Cover 2 there. But I manned up the slots.
A little Ziggy onside on the slots.
Seattle will be Young Kiv. I'm not sure who else. There's a tweet. I did not catch up on it yet. We'll find out tomorrow.
Make him dig and dunk, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to throw a corner to the tight end. He can throw a corner to the tight end all day.
Yeah. Oh, that flare? Not gonna work, kid. Oh, he's caged. He's got nothing. Oh.
That's a good user pick. That was a
don't know what that
really hard play.
I don't know what that was.
That was a really hard play to make.
That's his best play. This guy can't beat man. That was his play to beat man, and he
All right,
hit.
what are we doing to beat?
Gun Snugs.
Gun Snuggies?
Yeah, I want you to go to the bench.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want bench. Don't make a read yet. Don't do anything yet.
Okay.
Because read his defense. I want you to flat both outside guys.
Flat?
Yeah. He's in man, so I would definitely go to Nelson here.
Quick throw?
Well, you gotta read it because if he drops his own, but hey.
Should have just caught that, too.
Good job. All right,
We'll
we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do the same thing again. Put Rice and Moss both on the flats. Same thing. Let's go. Read where he is. You see where he is. Let's go. You could throw that quicker.
That was
You gotta-
I
you gotta
did.
confidence.
I looked at the left and then I looked back at the right. What do we like now?
I like.
Turtles?
No, give me bench again.
Yeah?
Just give it to me.
Okay.
I want the same thing. Leave Lynch on his delay, or just put Lynch on a curl. Put Lynch on a curl. Yeah, go. Love it. Curl, wide open. Curl. Bang. Go. Bang. 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 Bang.
Okay. 206.
Yeah, let it go.
Are we going to the
Fake
good
field goal.
stuff?
Go to fake field goal. If you can.
Are we going to the good stuff?
Of course we are.
Single back? Or are we not close enough yet?
Give me single back trio.
Okay.
Give me the fastest guy on the Hill, yeah, or Dion, sure. Give me the bub screen. Quicker, just get into the play. Bubble screen. We need a couple cheapo yards. That's why we're going here,
Okay. We got to get to what, the 5?
roughly.
So I hike it.
Throw
I hike it.
Let him get there, go, and then throw it to him. Got him. Go. Block for me. It's like Novocaine, baby. You just give it time and it works every time.
Let's go.
How good is that? How good is that play?
Sometimes man's good to you.
Sometimes man's bad to you.
When you said that line, I was just sitting at my computer like, that's not the line, Gibbs. And then so when I said the correct line, and he was like, no, Gibbs says it's this. And I was like, that's not the line. That is not the line.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
But I was like, if I say that Sgibs is a wacko, people that don't know that I know Sgibs will be like, wow, he doesn't really care for that guy, huh?
Yeah.
That's weird. The Club Series is an 8-part tournament sponsored by NFL teams. There was an online phase, but now we're down to the final 8 players who are battling it out right now across all the NFL teams. It started in Minnesota. There was an event at the Mall of America. Then there was at an NFL stadium, the Patriots. You think Chris Harris can beat this guy on his own, or should I put him in a purple? Drag.
It's all right.
That's fine. We'll give him that for a bit. We'll give him that for a
Give him
bit.
that for a bit. He's on the 2-minute gun here. All you need to do is drop one D end.
Yeah.
Drop one D end to the open side and blitz the guy you're on.
Yeah.
Right, now you're good. Now defend the other side.
Oh, I was in.
It's all right. Look, locked. You give him that run all day.
Caged.
Play the man, drop the flat to the right, lark the one underneath. Let's go. Blitz. You in zone again?
Yeah.
Bye.
Because I'm silly.
Get there. Go play. He wants to post. He wants to deep post. Galungala. Get there. Get.
Night train.
What's he doing?
Dancing. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's hit him with an end game ender.
No.
Single back.
Yet. Not yet. Go back to gun snuggies.
But I want to go
This is the
deep.
gun snuggies offense.
Do you think that these plays are better against better
Bench.
people?
Give me bench. Just do it.
I'll be at the Steelers Club Series Dynamite, Dan.
All right. X, flat, B, flat, Lynch on a curl.
Probably throwing a D on, huh?
Yeah, because he's nope.
Nope, probably not anymore.
Dion. Tough. Get there.
That's not ideal.
All right. This time. Slot post.
Seams?
Slot post. And we're gonna go Bronco seams this time because he's gonna go to the left side. So Bronco seams.
Okay. He thinks we're running.
Bronco seam. No. Quick on the right.
Okay.
Run the ball right. Run the ball left and kick out left. Motion right.
Sorry.
Call timeout.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
Okay.
We got good tempo. Let's
right.
go back to the seams.
Motion, yeah, and now
And then
flat
Simbo?
rice. Flat rice. No, flat rice.
Okay.
Put Lynch on a curl. So, you get ready. He's going to go to Sanders because he's on that side.
Yeah.
You want to pop pass to A. Got him.
Now we take a timeout. Then we run a single back trio. Then we come back and hit him with the high point.
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham, game over.
Yeah, no, trio.
I know.
Bob's green.
I will gladly go to Permanente Bros.
If you want to take a bub with me. All right. Yeah, you got it. You got. Yeah, you got him. Got him. Kobe.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he threw it. He threw it late.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you threw it late.
That's a pretty good play.
You threw it late. You know why I know you threw it late? Because you had time to say uh-oh and then you threw it. Like, that's how I know you threw it late. Like, when you say uh-oh and then throw it, you know you threw it late. Because, like, you saw that it was bad and you still did it anyways. That was like you were Charlie. That was like you were my dog. And you did it anyways. Too strong. You can't beat the cover two man.
It's saucy. Uh-oh.
This is fun.
I feel like a baby. Uh-oh. True.
True.
What are we doing here? Should I press?
Yeah, of course. Of course you press.
Uh-oh.
PA post. PA post. Picked. Right out of the air.
Chris Harris.
This guy's
kinda
locked.
good.
This guy's locked.
This guy's caged.
This guy is
He was like
locked.
6 for 7. Now he's like 6 for
Yeah,
10.
because, well, when you know he's going to plays that he's like, oh, this will beat man.
Oh, this has a corner route. Third and 20.
Beast. Let's go.
Back.
PA post. No, dig. Nothing is open. That's fantastic. That's the read. All of the feels right there.
That's not the read.
That can't be the read.
That's not the read.
It's not the play. It's still hot in here.
All right, we're kicking off. I like that our man defense is back, dude.
So right now, top 4 reasons someone quits a game of Madden tied 3-3 at half. No Nintendo after 9. Quote, mom is winning. Is currently in the lead. That's probably the best one. That's probably it. You did a lot of bread jokes?
Oh, yeah.
Did you really? How many bread jokes did you do?
My fair share.
Well, tell me your best bread joke.
Nova, call Nova cold cuts because he's all over bread.
You said that?
Yeah.
What did people say to
I
that?
said bread got toasted,
Bread got toasted. There you go.
except that he won, but yeah. Other than that,
Now you're going gun ace.
that's fine.
This is fine. Just slide those guys in a little more, right?
Which guys, these guys?
Yeah. Clog those lanes a little bit, you know? Come out and cover 4 next time. Bring a safety up in the box, but like leave him on his own. Yeah, yeah.
I'll let him do this all he wants, dude.
Oh, yeah, go run some ziggies. Oh, the D is too strong!
Beasley is
Screamer!
ferocious.
This is unbelievable. Is it back?
It's kind of
It's
there.
kinda back.
Dude, Nova, I actually, Nova's here now, so I can tell him.
It's back. Get there. Battle.
That's
Bah.
just
That's
nasty.
just good
That's just
shit.
lurk. That's just play recognition.
Let's go.
That's my play recognition plus plus.
All right.
Farrell's isn't good anymore.
All right, go to gun trips wide open. We're gonna take the top off the defense. One play.
47-yard line though.
Yeah, take the top off the defense.
Flip it.
Flip it. It should be coming out.
So I talked to Nova before the game.
He's in man.
Can't
why you come
run
out.
it. Fork.
You don't have fork because you don't come out in it.
Well,
It's on you.
that's he.
All right, back to Snugs. Back.
So I talked to Nova before the thing, and he was like, I was like, "What do you do on defense, Nova?" He's like, "I run big down 1-4-6," and I was like,
Back to Snugs.
"You run big down 1-4-6." I was so happy because that's what I ran all last year, and then I don't run it anymore.
Wide receiver cross.
And then he was nasty, and I was like, I gotta go back to big down
Streak B.
1-4-6, man, and just do a really bad job doing what
You
Nova
want rice.
does good.
Oh.
You want rice, but it's high in carbs.
Yeah. Get there.
Oh, we got him.
Oh, you got him. Cobium. Cobium. Beautiful.
That's a dot.
Isn't that great? Doesn't that feel good? Oh, now we go to the.
Now we finally get to use it.
Now we get to go to it.
All right, Jimmy Graham.
No, Jimmy Graham's a tight end.
I know, but
Moss.
should we put him there?
No, Moss.
Is it this route?
Yeah, you got 2 routes. You got in the corner. Go. Sure. Drag in.
Drag in?
Smart route, the tight end corner.
I'm only throwing one
Smart-
route, so it doesn't
no,
matter.
no, just-
I'm throwing Randy Moss.
Huh?
Just tell me when. When? What do I look for?
Moss. If not, you throw the.
I'm
high
throwing
point
into
A.
Moss.
Go. Why would you not throw to Moss? He was wide open.
He looked open. He looked covered.
He was wide open.
Kind of used it.
Just go to no. Can you drag B also?
Trav, welcome back.
Drag him.
Drag who?
What did you do to Olsen? Drag B. Drag B. Drag B.
B.
X. Got him.
When though? Right there or earlier?
Good throwing it earlier. Drag it. I would throw it to him right away. Snap throw it
To who?
to Moss.
To Moss?
If he's gonna play that game where he's gonna let him get open right away.
I'm probably gonna try and run into Vic.
Okay. Just to be perfectly honest with you.
It's just way easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Vic, that's where Vic's good.
Yeah, but like right there, I was holding up for like 2 seconds before he was like, "Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll listen."
Not bad.
That's a tough throw. I don't know the timing because sometimes he like squares around or like turns around.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It was strange. Your boy Vic stopping by.
Not going to sleep until brackets come
I
out.
like that dedication.
That's good. That is dedication.
Big hit. Ooh. Okay. So we're up 21-7. This guy cannot beat man. Should I call more aggressive?
No, just play man.
Just keep going. Just keep playing
He's
man.
got no answer, man. He's gone from all his plays.
What's his name screaming? Beasley. I should just probably not touch him, right? Leave him out there.
Beasley?
Yeah.
Just leave the line the way it is.
Yeah,
It's
don't,
working.
Yeah.
It's very organic right now. Maybe come out and cover 4. Because if he runs, then you'll have...
In case he runs the ball. I'll let him run the ball, though, I think.
Yeah, that's the play.
That's not
That's
the read.
not the...
That's not the read.
going to get it done.
That can't be the read.
That cannot be the read. This guy is in a box of emotion.
It's a box.
This guy is boxed. He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
His first play of the game was tremendous. I popped him on it, but...
Press.
Oh, there it is. I gotta get there.
Oh my gosh,
He like ran his route for him, right? Yeah.
your defender like came in the backfield and almost like ate the quarterback. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is beautiful to see. Press. Sit on it. He threw that. Dude,
He's nothing. He's open. He's like not completed his last 8 passes.
it's back. It might be back.
It might be back.
With the Vic Beasley pass rush? What Vic Beasley? Is that Motivators?
The newest one.
It's not Motivators?
No. It's like there's 2 cents to
You
motivate.
finally got rid of the Motivators?
And then you call DB strike when you need it.
Nah, but just stick
I know.
to it.
Yeah, right now you
This
don't.
guy cannot beat cover 2 man.
I was really disappointed that soup was labeled a meal.
How is Super Man?
That's I'm so
Hot
mad.
dog, not a sandwich. I was very proud. I was very proud of everybody.
That's like a education test though.
Oh my God, nothing is open.
There it is. There's a real quit.
That's how you know.
There's a real quit.
That's how you know it's good.
There's a real quit.
Dude, did we just invent Mandy?
I've been dying for Mandy to come back. I've tried it the last couple games. I think I overestimated quarters DB strike. Like I think I overcalled DB strike and called less, not enough 2-man. But I couldn't be happier with the man defensive performance.
I'm in.
But can we go to Mudhead real quick and build a man D lineup? Can you sort by man defense?
Yeah.
I'll go over here. So
Tough to find out the old mouse arena.
the old mouse. Here we go. So Madden 17 players. We're going to the playoffs.
Dude, no, I think man is tough.
I think man's back, bro.
Man might be back.
All right, so we'll go position.
Yeah.
CB.
Not really free safety. Get him out of there.
We'll include Paul Krause. I just want to see what Paul Krause brings. There won't be many. Man higher than 94. So we want him to be at 94, right?
Yeah.
This will put him at 94.
Any minute now.
Any minute now. Just got to reroute some encryption.
Wow.
All right, so
and
Willie
you get
Brown.
those dogs for it?
Willie, he's 95. He would be really good at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, so would
All
Mel
right.
Blunt, and they're also really good at zone.
You said Mel was no good, though.
Who said Mel was no good?
You just said Mel was no good.
I didn't know which Mel Blunt you had.
Of course I got this Mel Blunt. I'm
I thought you
testing
were man
him.
of the people.
I'm testing him. I don't have every item in the game. I don't have Dirk Keys entered. So Willie Brown, Mel Blunt, Chris Harris, but he's short.
He's a little slow.
I like DRC.
Deion Sanders, absolutely.
Maybe we should pump it up to 94?
Not the right club.
So this would be the real squad.
Yeah.
A Dion,
You got 2 Deion.
Chris Harris, and a Willie.
Yeah, but you get.
So you gotta go back to 93.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't think it's the Dennard because you got to have them all play. So it's Willie, Mel, Dion.
Willie, Mel, Dion,
I don't think it's the Chris Harris.
Chris
The
Harris,
Deion,
and DRC.
It could be Champ.
I have Champ.
It could be the Champ.
Could be the Champ.
Probably the Champ.
All right. So Champ, DRC,
Yep.
Willie, and Mel, and Dion.
And Dion.
Those are the 5
Those
guys.
are the 5 goons. Those are the goons.
1 goon. 2
And then
goon.
go to the pass rush, go to outside linebackers, and D-end. Just to see who you'd use.
You definitely would get.
So go OLBs, right ends, yeah. And then, no, not middle linebackers.
Just these 2?
Yeah.
What do we want?
Just go power move first. And
What do we
put
want,
it
like-
above 94.
94?
Yeah.
I don't think power move
Just
matters.
Go, I just go 94. Just do it.
93?
No. That's too low. That's okay. So go to like 95. Go to 96. 96. Is there guys at 97 yet?
I don't think stock, but definitely with upgrades.
Okay, so 95. And then we'll change power move to finesse move after this. All right, so Khalil Mack is the guy. Because he's
So
the most
Mack,
versatile. But
Reggie on the inside, and then the other dude that we just
Or
had,
Charles Haley.
Beasley on the inside.
Charles
He's
Haley.
too slow, I think.
86. No, you probably put Beasley on the
And
nose.
DT. Yeah. I like
Go to-
Beasley
and then
on
go
the
finesse.
edge.
Now go finesse.
Finesse.
95.
95. Nobody.
94. Drop to 94.
Let's drop it to 93. I don't know if there.
Gotta
I
be.
think there's a 95. Jose Bosa?
No, can't be him.
94, 90.
No, gotta be Vic. Gotta be Vic.
Yeah, it's got to be Beasley.
It's Vic. So it's Vic, Mack, and then Reggie White on the nose.
Yeah, or the other guy. But so Vic, Mac, Reggie, and then at safety, what do you want?
Hit power.
Just pop.
Big bats.
So you'd get the new Landon Collins
Yeah.
100 days from now, and then that's how long it takes.
Yeah.
200 sets.
And then you add, you start Butler though. You have to start. Now.
You start David Amerson.
Start David Amerson.
Start David
He's a
Amerson.
Plus 2 man.
Sub him out. Landon Collins, that's the only guy with pop like that.
Can't
And then you
transfer.
start Harrison Smith and
Harrison
bench him.
Smith.
So you start Harrison and bench him.
So
I have me and Harrison are in a feud.
yeah.
Bob Sanders, too short.
And your middle linebacker user is
Either Shazier or Anthony Barr.
Sean Taylor.
92 speed John Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work too.
And 95 hit power.
Yeah.
So you're because then he's 6'3" as well.
That's the squad?
That's the goon.
That's the man D, just you
That's
don't
the-
want to play me squad.
You got the man. You got a
Like, you
mono
better
and a
have man
mono.
beaters.
You best be bringing your man beaters.
Oh, man.
Oh,
All right.
I think that I found myself a man beater.
We need it. All right. Who quits in a 3-3
Who
game?
quit in a 3-3 game?
I don't know.
More importantly, you got to put your vote in. Top reasons why
All right. Go vote.
someone quits on 3-3.
Until next time. This is Z Farrells, Sgibs. Reminder, sometimes Madden's easy, sometimes Madden's hard, but no matter what, you got to lock up.
Always.
We'll see you for the playoffs next time. Make sure to submit those questions.
See you Red Zone this weekend.
Gibbs will be Red Zone on the twitch.tv/Madden channel. And you'll also see the Seattle event tomorrow on that channel, along with Jacksonville on Saturday. Stiffmeister, Matster, True Boy, gonna be a blast. All right? Lock up, guys. Peace out.